But anyway, Ranger also asked about the level cap, and he says level cap is troubling. Yes, I know about the equipment that increases your level. And basically what he's talking about is in Destiny, you can only go to level 20. And then with equipment and stuff, you can go all the way to level 30. And basically, Bungie said that they didn't want the leveling system to be just like everybody's chasing after numbers. They wanted it to be more, instead of it being vertical, they wanted it to be more horizontal. So once you get to level 20, you can keep going up in leveling up in level 21, 22, but you need gear to get that. And then after you reach level 30, which is the level cap, you start leveling up horizontally. So you start trying to gain more skills, trying to get yourself stronger in different ways, not just looking at the number to see it rise again. Which makes sense because a lot of games give you such high level caps and then you reach that level cap and it's kind of done. But in this game, there's other stuff you can try to unlock after you reach the level 30 level cap. And even in the beta, the leveling system was so fast, it was accelerated. So you got to level 8 so fast so that you could experience more from the game. I think it's going to be a whole lot harder to get to level 8 and to level 30 later on, because level 30 you're going to have to first of all find legendary gear, and then you have to find light or motes of light, I can't remember how it goes, in order for you to keep leveling up. But anyway, the second question was, I've heard about the amount of vanilla planets and missions aren't what Bungie boasted about in their conferences, but no criticism as of yet. So basically he's talking about, we all thought it would be this expansive game with so many different places to go, and so many people were saying it might not be that, and different blogs, well not really blogs, different game news people were saying that it's not that it's a lot more limited than what we thought it would be. But I think it is as long and as huge as they boasted about. I think it's a pretty huge, because I think how many planets in the last news they released, it's about 5 planets and a moon, and then you also have the reef. So that's a lot of places you can go to. And then I know that later on they're going to expand out, because there are a lot of concept art that they released. For example, on Earth we could only explore old Russia, but we also know that old Chicago is going to be part of it, and old New York is going to be part of it. But they also released a statement saying that those will not be part of the things at launch. And that's a key point, because they say at launch. In other words, it's probably going to be added on later on in the lifespan of the game. And this game is supposed to go for about 10 years, but that's because they have other games in plan as well, like Destiny 2 will probably come out later and stuff like that. And so they want to keep this game for at least the next 3 years to make it as extensive as possible and as in-depth as possible, to let people explore and let people do their own thing. You know, that's what I think. But anyway, that's all I have for you. And the thing about the planets also is, I think, no, not the planets. The other thing I was gonna add is, one thing that they should add Destiny is more social hubs as the game progresses. And basically a social hub would be like the tower. And I think the reef might be a social hub, and I'm thinking that because of a video I watched by Mr. Boo, I think is his name. I'm not too sure about that. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description to the video that he did. And basically I think it's going to be a social hub, and that'll be pretty cool to see different social hubs for Destiny. One social hub to be a safe haven like the tower is, and then another social hub to be kind of the outlaws, where bounties are sold and people hunt other hunters' heads, and you know, that kind of thing. And that'll be pretty cool to see different themes for different social hubs being done and added into the game, just to make it more expansive and give you more to do every time you go into the game. Sorry about that, that's my phone. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. God bless y'all, and peace.